It's the first Bandai WonderSwan review on Classic Game Room. This is Digimon Tamers Battle Spirit, a 2001 release for the color WonderSwan known as the Swan Crystal. But wait, doesn't this game look familiar to some of you? That's right, because Digimon Battle Spirit was released for the Gameboy Advance in 2003. And you don't need to know anything about Digimon to enjoy this game, because it's really fun. And I know nothing about Digimon. Nothing. I always thought they were like Pokemon, but spelled differently. I don't know, but the gameplay is really fun in this game. It's simple. You just play as these cute little animal robot things, whatever they are, and beat up on your opponent to collect little spirit points or something. I don't have the instructions, and even if I did, it wouldn't help because this is a Japanese release. Now, it may look deceptive here, but the Swan Crystal is not backlit. Like the old Game Boy or the Neo Geo Pocket Color, filming this thing poses quite a challenge as you have to bounce light off the screen. But when you do it perfectly, the Swan Crystal is an extremely bright, vibrant, and colorful handheld, and it looks great. It's a shame this thing isn't backlit because quality-wise, it looks like the Game Boy Advance, which is quite a compliment. Even though I'm playing as the same character here, I'm the green one, and when you attack your opponent, they release these little spirit points or colored balls that you collect, and that's how you win each of the matches. Whoever has the most wins. Pretty simple. But at some point during the game, you'll hear a little sound, and that means you've got to collect the thing flying around the screen and transform into a giant robot. Naturally, whoever collects that thing is at an advantage, and this is extremely likable, watching a giant robot beat the crap out of some kind of cute little collectible animal. But what's most remarkable about this game is that as simple as it looks, it's actually a really good fighting game. Each of the characters plays slightly differently, and rather than just trying to win each time you're fighting, you have to hit them a few times and then collect those little points that they drop. Each of the matches is timed. When it ends, it adds up your points, and you move on if you win. This is the Japanese version of the game. The Bandai Wonder Swan and Swan Crystal were not even released in the US. However, if you like Digimon, I will definitely recommend that you hunt down Digimon Battle Spirit for the Game Boy Advance, which I think is supposed to be about the same as this. I haven't played that version yet, though. It's a really fun fighting game, and this one was sent to the show by our friend Mohammed in Qatar. So thank you again to Mohammed for sending the game and the Swan Crystal, a very capable handheld with a large library of games. He sent a number of them along with the system, so you'll see a few here on Classic Game Room. For those who don't know, the Bandai Wonder Swan was a late 90s handheld from Bandai, and like the Neo Geo Pocket, it debuted as a black and white handheld game console, and later was re-released or released as a different color version. So there's games for the black and white one, and the Swan Crystal, which is the color variant of the Bandai Wonder Swan. So keep that in mind if you're shopping on eBay to make sure you get the right ones. There's obviously a lot of Japanese exclusives on the Bandai Wonder Swan and Swan Crystal. But as you can see, this is a fun, capable fighting game. Digimon Tamers Battle Spirit. I believe the US release is just called Digimon Battle Spirit for the Game Boy Advance. Any video game that appears to have giant robots attacking cute little bunny rabbits with a sword gets my approval. Digimon Tamers Battle Spirit.